This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To throw, it's Stockton. He's going for the big play. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Wingo.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Man, really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You can tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Back open in the middle. Turns it on in midfield. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible.
It's a running one. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Looking for the time with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let...
He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He will score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. The offense changing the play. Going right to work up top. Finds his man. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Buying some time. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
It's complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a sprint.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Longhorn! All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the scoring. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And they did tack on the extra point. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Coming out with it, it's Branch. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And defensive guys are taught to really work through the hands of the wide receiver. Whenever the ball's starting to come, I'm trying to smash that thing down as soon as the wide receiver's trying to catch it. If we both try to catch it, a lot of times you see those contested catches by the offensive player. Nice job by the defense, knocking it down, getting the ball moving.
DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Throws to the tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Great job by this defense. They started the drive with the offense backed up, in the shadow of their own end zone. Nice job being aggressive, keeping them there, and now they're going to have a chance to flip the field and really give their offense good field position.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they gamble in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on it.
And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And I just love the execution.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Longhorns will put it away to start the game. Bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Did Bevo really get his name after altering a brand on his backside put there by Texas A&M students? So many questions to answer since 1894, guys.
And that's what's so cool about this rivalry. When you have the back and forth and who did what, going all the way back to 1894, Reese's first birthday. What an amazing rivalry.
There's been a lot of good players during that stretch, too. Think about Ricky Williams from the Horns, Johnny Manziel, Texas A&M. So many great coaches have patrolled the sidelines in this rivalry for years.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Man, this is a defense that prides themselves on stopping the run, and that is a huge statement on their opponent's opening drive of the game. 3rd and short, they don't just get a stop. They get a tackle for loss. That sends a very clear message that they're going to be the more physical side today.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this, we're going to get this 1st down, I have a play. But sometimes you just got to know, man, at this point, I'm out here on the perimeter. It's just me and these defenders one-on-one. I've got to trust in my speed and my athleticism to go on this one.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Got his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Longhorns in the hurry up. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Leaves it with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top. He caught it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Longhorns! And it feels good good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
He'll ride his man on the option. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run the option. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Texas A&M going quickly. Dropping back, it's Reed. Rushes on him. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. They've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete. Makes the grab and knocked down, and he's got it at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
He does a really nice job getting the snap, getting the ball to his wide receiver in stride so he continued to run full speed and make all those yards after the catch and get all the way to the end zone.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Running to daylight from inside his 25. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Manning. Finds the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
To the ground with the back. And the Longhorns pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Baxter. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
He's going to take off. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
It's been a tale of 2 drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up 1 first down, but really nice job there on that 3rd down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
Might be calling a hot route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He's going to let it go. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. They needed a bunch on 4th down, and boy, did they get it.
And I get aggressiveness. We get aggressiveness. We want to be aggressive, take shots down the field. First half, they felt like 4th and long. No big deal, and they get it. I imagine we'll get a few more of those.
Takes the easy one to the back. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The give to the tailback. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Got his man quickly. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Red pass, it's complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass, it's Manning. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Texas! Fit it in the window for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused, made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. And this is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The Longhorns want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got the back over the middle. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Owens. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. Turning it on. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Floats it out in space. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You want to give this guy a chance to get some yards after the catch, but there was nothing there.
Yeah, give the defense credit. You saw their speed rallying to the football on the perimeter.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Now, when you run these screenplays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Concepcion. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives them the ball at the 29-yard line. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires downfield. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Quick release by the QB. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Aggies racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Creates a little room.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the cornerback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. DB's right up on the receivers. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Now on second and short after the first down completion. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Got his man. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quickly complete. Touchdown, Aggie! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Oh, they're after him. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Touchdown, Aggie. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
Man, what an awesome game. This is exactly, guys, when we were talking to coaches, they knew it would come down to the last minute. It would be competitive. And how about that? The offense coming through, tying this football game, well, an extra point away from tying this football game up. And now, 2-minute drill on the other side. Who can execute? Who can make a big play down this stretch? Maybe get on the field, get a field goal. We got a good finish coming.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
That's a great job by the quarterback here. In this 2-minute situation, realizing that all of his receivers are available in live targets right now, right? He hasn't thrown to that guy too often up to this point of the game, but he didn't quit on him, and that play saw him wide open, gave him a shot.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They'll run it from the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I just don't like the play call, guys. 2 straight runs, and you're just wasting clock. At this juncture of the game, you need to score. And you got to score quickly. Running the ball is not going to get it done.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Hauls it in. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
I think that's a situation here, tie game, fourth quarter, ball somewhere in the middle of the field. You're just trying to put it in your quarterback's hands, trusting your offense to make the plays necessary to go score and win the game. Now, you're not able to do it, so now you need your defense to come out here, bow up with their backs against the wall and try to save this game for you.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Bunch formation for these receivers. Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air, it's Manning. It's complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down line.
And that's exactly your job when you're a defense. You know, they're going to make throws, they're going to make catches. I got to get them on the ground. I got to limit the gap, the yards up to the catch. Nice job breaking on the football, getting the wide receiver.
Bully ball on third and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. They want to throw it. On the run, still looking. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Texas! They jump on top here in OT. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Motion from the wide receiver. He's got it on the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
Third down, and they need a touchdown to stay in the game. Defense in press coverage. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Aggies! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyways.
Now first down here in the second overtime. Caught behind the line. It's Concepcion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Caught over the middle. It's Bussey. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion. They're working that left side. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double overtime. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Back to pass. Looking for the score. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Fires into the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. Inside the 50. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. The defense putting points on the board.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
The latest edition of this tradition-rich rivalry ends with the Aggies saying howdy to a victory over the despised Longhorns in the Lone Star Showdown. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.